Welcome to HouseLux Estate, your ultimate guide to the real estate world. We're here to share insights, tips, and strategies to help you navigate the exciting world of real estate. Today's topic is especially intriguing. We're tackling a question that many of you may have asked yourselves. How can I get into real estate with no money? Real estate is a rewarding field, both personally and financially. It's a realm where you can bring dreams to life, create wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. But the perceived barrier to entry, especially money, often stops many from pursuing this path. That's where we come in. This video is designed to provide solutions to show you that the world of real estate is not as inaccessible as you may think. Today, we are going to explore the 5 ways to get into real estate with no money. Sounds impossible? Well, let's dive in. First on our list is house hacking. This innovative approach to real estate investing starts right where you are in your own home. It's a clever method of turning your personal residence into an income-producing asset. But how does it work, you ask? Well, the concept is quite simple. House hacking involves purchasing a multi-unit property, living in one unit, and renting out the others. This can be a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex, or even a large house with extra rooms that can be rented out. The goal here is to have the rental income from the other units cover your mortgage payment, and possibly even your utilities. Imagine living in your own home, but instead of you paying the mortgage, your tenants are. It's like they're paying you to live there. This strategy not only reduces your housing costs, but in some cases, it can eliminate it altogether. What's more, house hacking can provide a great learning experience for budding real estate investors. By becoming a landlord, you'll gain first-hand knowledge about managing properties and dealing with tenants. You'll navigate the ins and outs of tenant laws, understand maintenance issues, and learn how to screen potential tenants. All of these experiences will prove invaluable as you grow your real estate portfolio. Now you might be thinking, but I don't have the money for a down payment on a multi-unit property. Here's the good news. There are loan programs, like the Federal Housing Administration loan, that require as little as 3.5% down. Plus, since you'll be living in one of the units, you can qualify for owner-occupied interest rates, which are typically lower than non-owner-occupied rates. So you see, house hacking is a smart strategy to start your real estate journey with little or no money. It leverages the resources you have now to help you reach your financial goals. And the best part, it's a strategy that works for anyone, regardless of your income level or financial situation. House hacking is a smart strategy to start your real estate journey with little or no money. The second method to consider is the lease option. Now, this is an interesting way to dip your toes into the real estate market. A lease option is an agreement that allows you to lease a property with the option to buy. It's like test driving a car before buying it, but in this case, the car is a property. Under a lease option, you enter into an agreement with a seller to lease a property for a certain period of time. During this lease period, you have the exclusive right to purchase the property at a predetermined price. This price is typically set at the beginning of the lease period and doesn't change even if property values rise. Now you might be thinking, why would a seller agree to this? Well, there are many reasons. Perhaps the seller is having difficulty selling the property, or maybe the property has been on the market for a while. By agreeing to a lease option, they get a tenant who is likely to take good care of the property since they have the option to buy it in the future. But how does this help you get into real estate with no money? Well, the beauty of a lease option is that it requires very little upfront money. Instead of a large down payment, you pay an option fee, which is often much less than a traditional down payment. This fee gives you the exclusive right to purchase the property during the lease period. The lease option is a win-win situation. The seller gets a committed tenant who has a vested interest in the property, and you get the opportunity to invest in real estate without the need for significant capital. Remember though, like any investment strategy, lease options come with risks. You need to ensure you understand the terms of the agreement and that you're financially capable of purchasing the property at the end of the lease period. Lease options can provide a stepping stone into the real estate market without the need for significant capital. It's a unique method that allows you to start your real estate journey with minimal upfront investment. And who knows? Your dream property might just be waiting for you at the end of a lease option agreement. Third on our list, we have wholesaling. Now, this is a term that might seem a bit technical, but I assure you it's quite straightforward. Wholesaling is a dynamic strategy that can be an excellent entry point into the world of real estate. So what does wholesaling actually mean? Well, it involves signing a contract to buy a property, then selling that contract to another buyer before the deal closes. Think of it as being a middleman, where you find a potential seller, negotiate a price, and then find a buyer willing to pay a higher price. The difference between the two prices is your profit. Let's break it down a bit more. The first step in wholesaling is to find a distressed property. These are properties that are often in need of repair and whose owners are typically eager to sell. Next, you'll negotiate with the seller to buy the property at a price below its potential market value. Once you've agreed on a price, you'll sign a purchase agreement. This agreement gives you the right to buy the property, but it doesn't obligate you to do so. Here's where the wholesaling magic happens. Instead of buying the property yourself, you'll look for an interested buyer who's willing to pay more than what you've agreed to with the seller. You then sell your purchase agreement to this buyer. The buyer steps into your shoes and completes the purchase from the seller. The beauty of wholesaling is that it requires no money down. You're not purchasing the property, you're simply selling your right to buy it. This makes it an ideal strategy for those who want to get into real estate but don't have a lot of capital to start with. Of course, like all strategies, wholesaling comes with its own set of challenges. It requires a keen eye for identifying profitable properties, strong negotiation skills, and a network of potential buyers. But with dedication and a bit of hustle, wholesaling can be a lucrative way to dive into real estate. Wholesaling requires no money down, making it an attractive option for those looking to break into real estate. Our fourth method is partnering up. Imagine the power of two, the dynamism of a duo, the strength of a partnership. This is precisely the concept we're discussing here. Partnering up with someone who has the funds, be it a family member, a friend, or another investor, is an excellent way to dip your toes into the vast ocean of real estate without having to worry about drowning in financial risk. Now, let's break this down. You're probably wondering, why would someone with the funds want to partner up with me who has no money? The answer is simple. Real estate is a demanding business. It requires time, effort, and a fair bit of knowledge. If you're willing to put in the work, to learn the ropes, to manage the property, or deal with tenants, you're offering something incredibly valuable. Your time, your effort, your dedication. On the other hand, many people have the funds, but perhaps not the time or the inclination to manage the intricacies of a real estate investment. They'd rather have someone else take care of the day-to-day while they provide the capital. That's where you come in. You bring the hustle, they bring the muscle, and together you form a formidable team. But remember, every partnership is built on trust and respect. Be transparent about your intentions and capabilities. Be honest about what you can and cannot do. And always, always put everything in writing. A well-drafted partnership agreement can save you from a world of trouble down the line. The beauty of this method is that it allows you to gain invaluable real estate experience without the financial risk. You learn the tricks of the trade, you build a network, and you make a name for yourself in the industry. And who knows? Someday you might be the one with the funds, looking for a partner to manage your investments. Partnering up can be a win-win situation, allowing you to gain real estate experience without the financial risk. Last but not least, we have seller financing. This method of real estate investment is a little off the beaten path, but can prove to be a game changer. Let's unpack it, shall we? Seller financing, also known as owner financing, flips the traditional real estate transaction script. Here, the seller doesn't just hand over the keys. They also step into the shoes of the bank. The buyer makes a down payment to the seller, then continues to make regular payments, just like a mortgage, directly to the seller instead of a bank. This unconventional method can be a fantastic way to dive into real estate without going through traditional financing. It's especially beneficial when traditional lenders shy away, or when the seller is eager to sell. It's a win-win situation, providing an avenue for sellers to sell and buyers to buy. Seller financing can open doors in the real estate market that might otherwise remain closed. So, there you have it. We've navigated the possibilities of house hacking, where your tenants can essentially pay your mortgage. We've explored the lease option technique, enabling you to control a property without owning it. we've delved into the world of wholesaling, where you can act as the middleman and profit from the transaction. And we've discussed the potential of partnering up, pooling resources with others to make that first property purchase. Lastly, we've considered seller financing, where the seller acts as the bank. Remember, creativity and persistence are the keys to unlocking these strategies. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but with determination and a savvy approach, you can find the method that works best for you. The world of real estate is vast and varied, and these 5 strategies are just the beginning. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards can be immense. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more real estate tips and strategies. Until next time.